Hello lovelies, hope you're well. Welcome back to another vlog. For those of you that are new here, hello, my name is Emily. I am the owner of Emily Hunter Art and I sell artwork and merchandise inspired by games, animation, books, you name it. You can check all of that out in the Etsy link that is posted down below. So it is now Wednesday. I've had a bit of a shaky start to the week because I've been ill the past 2 days. I don't know if it was a stomach bug or something that I've eaten, but we're kind of getting over it now, so we should be okay. I have made efforts to make myself look a little less dead for you today. So at the end of the last vlog, I was still fighting with that first Drawtober prompt. I did manage to get that finished and posted, so I'll show you that here. So there's my little moth postman. I'll admit, it's not my best work. It's not like something that I feel super confident with. I did kind of like rush to get it out in the end, but at least we did it and we didn't give up. It would have been very easy to just give up. So what I would like to do today is actually start the second prompt, which I think is Toad Astrologer, which sounds very cute. And I'm thinking of doing something a little more simple this time, so that I can kind of feel like I can catch up a little bit. It's weird. I feel like I'm behind, even though technically I'm not behind. Like this next prompt doesn't need posting until like the 10th, I think, and it's only the 8th today, so I do have time. I don't know, I think it's because I'm seeing everybody else posting whips for future prompts and I'm like, whoa, like I thought we were supposed to do these as the days happened. I don't know. Anyway, I also want to edit together the video that I made surrounding that first prompt and plan and record a voiceover so that I can put all of that together. So those are today's main tasks. We'll see how far we get. I'm still a little bit ropey, but we should be okay. We'll see. Okay, that's all from me for now, so stay tuned and I will catch up with you again in a little bit. Hey everyone, it's still Wednesday. I got changed because I had a little lie down earlier because I was still feeling a little woozy. I've just finished recording up the voiceover for my first Drawtober video, so when I finish getting all of that edited together, I'll be posting that, so it'll be up by the time you're watching this vlog. Woohoo! Afterwards, I'm pretty much gonna sit downstairs and probably do some doodles for the next prompt. I need to draw a Toad Astrologer, which will be really cute, but I'm gonna keep it quite simple, quite low-key, just like a nice chunky boy looking at the stars or something. So that's gonna be fairly simple. But before I do that, I do have 3 orders to package up. So I want to say a big thank you to Christina, a big thank you to Desmond, and a big thank you to Amanda. So I'm going to get those packaged up for you guys now. I also just want to say Amanda is clearly getting into the spooky spirit because she's ordered my Halloween cats sticker set. These guys are so cute. You get 5 different designs. Oh, and they're all die-cut stickers of cute little kitties. One of the benefits, I suppose, if we can look on the bright side, of being unwell is that it does mean that I have lost a little extra weight this week. I know it's not the healthy way, but you know, I'm just trying to think positively. I haven't really been able to eat anything for the past couple of days. Anything that I eat doesn't stay in my system very long, let's put it that way. So yeah, not a lot of calories consumed over the last couple of days. Oh, we're just slightly getting back to normal today. My stomach's felt a little bit off, but there's been no bad reactions to anything, let's put it that way. So Christina would like a Minthara sticker and an Astarian sticker. Just get my huge box of stickers out. Let's see. Astarion is over here. There he is, our handsome boy. And Minthara is right here, looking beautiful. And Desmond. Ooh. Desmond has ordered a Minthara keyring. Minthara is actually doing quite well, I have to say. Not that I expected her not to do well, but I did her last because I was trying to go in order of who I thought was most popular. And I thought that because Minthara is, she's very easy to miss as a companion, that not a lot of people might have her as a favourite, you know, because they might not even know that you can have her on your side, you know. So I wasn't sure if she would be very popular, but it turns out she's doing quite well. The day that I finished her, it was when I was in a rush to get her done because I had a market coming up and I wanted to be able to sell prints and stickers of her at the market. And I was telling myself that I'll be killing myself to get her done and then no one will even buy anything. But I did actually sell a Minthara print and a Minthara sticker at that market, so it was worth it. So I wrap her up and then put her in a little bubble baggie because it just keeps her a little bit extra protected. 3 lovely orders all packaged up. I now just need to get the postage labels. It's really good that I can now send things to the USA again, and people are ordering from the USA again. It's brilliant. The only annoying thing is Etsy still isn't selling US postage labels, so I have to go through Royal Mail and do that all manually. It doesn't take too long, and it's worth it for the sales anyway. But I will get those postage labels and then I will pop them downstairs to be sent off. Good morning. It is Saturday. I know we're behind again. And what I really would love to do is get started on some art things. But I have to tidy this desk. All of this crap needs to find a home. Well, it's not crap. I mean, obviously these are key rings. I can't throw them out. It all just needs to find a place, basically. So I need to spend a few minutes tidying up this desk. Right, well, that actually didn't take that long. Kind of the epitome of putting off a task for ages that actually only takes 5 minutes. So, I have decided that I would like to make this little frog for Drawtober into a sticker. So, I am going to work on getting that ready. I'm just going to tweak some of the layers a little bit. Where are we? There. I wanted to make these stars a bit brighter because I lowered the opacity on them, but I think it would be nicer if they're a bit more of a yellow. That should be okay. Now I'm just going to merge all of that, because then I want to tweak some things, like up the contrast a little bit, and maybe up the saturation, because it just looked a little bit dull after I'd finished working on it on the iPad. We want him quite saturated if he's going to be a sticker. Is that going to be too much? The way I add strokes, I never add it to the actual layer itself. I always duplicate the layer. Then I put a layer above the duplicated one and basically turn it white by putting a white clipping mask on there. And then this is the layer that I add the stroke to. And it's just so that the original layer isn't messed about with too much. So I'm not sure how thick I need to make this. That's way too thin. See, we will be adding, what's the word? An offset when it comes into Cricut Design Space. I just need the initial stroke adding so that it's smooth around the edge, because I know that there'll be some like jagged bits from where there's a slight blur, and I don't want the Cricut to think it has to cut around all that weirdly. So yeah, that should be enough for it going into Design Space. So we'll remove the background and we'll save it as a PNG. Tell you what, I will open one of my other sticker documents like this one, and I'll just make a copy, because this has got the square that shows exactly how much I can fit on one sheet. So I'm going to keep that, but I'll delete them and upload my Toad. He is very big. So, alright. Trying to think how big I actually want him, because, like, thinking I want him to be a decent size. Okay, looks like we can fit 9 pretty easily. We then hide that square and we go to make. All right. Do we think he should be bigger? They're kind of little. I sort of imagined it being a chunkier sticker. I'll probably still do these though. I've got my glittery laminate out because I thought since he's an astrologer, he could have some star laminate. So I'm going to laminate and cut them now. Oh, the phone. I think it's cutting. I removed that contour. I'm gonna have to go back and check something, I think. Oh god, you know what has the... Oh, I know what I've done wrong. Okay, so I attached the offset to the sticker. I should have flattened the offset and the sticker. I am an idiot. Take that out and we will try and fix this. Okay, second time's the charm. I am using that same sheet, even though the first 3 toads are obviously cut wrong. So it'll cut around them and then it'll do the others as normal, hopefully. Okay, yeah, that has fixed it. Whew. I'm going to laminate the other sheet now. Shall we go for a peel? Woohoo! Oh, I love it when it comes off in one like that. There we go. Let's get one of these guys up. So there he is. We'll put him in the light. Nice and sparkly and cute. But yeah, I might make them a bit bigger. Ah! As I was saying, I might make them a touch bigger. Who knows? They could make nice freebies, actually. Ooh.
아무 말 없이 떠나간 너는 시간 속에 사라진 그림자 같아. 붙잡고 싶은 마음 하나로 오늘도 난 너를 불러본다. 잊으려 해도 지워지지 않아. 너의 이름 그 숨결까지도 한 잊으려 해도 지워지지 않아 너의 눈빛 그 마지막 순간 단 한 번 꿈에서라도 너와 줄 수 있다면 숨결 끝에서 너를 불렀어 기억 속에 남은 너의 목소리 이 밤이 아무리 길다 해도 난 끝내 널 보내지 못해 혹시나 아닌 누군가의 곁에서 웃고 있다 해도 괜찮아 내 마음은 그저 널 사랑했던 기억이면 돼 Final 숨결 끝에서 너를 불렀어 한 번쯤은 내게 닿을 수 있을까 눈 감는 그 순간 너를 안고서 조용히 널 놓아줄게
So I've just been planning out some little sketches for my mushroom fairy, because that is the next Drawtober prompt, mushroom fairy. So I started drawing them in these lovely flowy fantasy dresses, and then the one that I actually quite like, she's basically naked but she has like a mushroom pattern over her bits so we don't see anything. I actually kind of like that one. I did show a little close-up, but just hold it here. So yeah, I think that one's kind of sweet. I like the pose and everything. I'm just going to cut her off so she doesn't have legs. I need to figure out the wings a little bit. I kind of rushed them. But yeah, that is going to be my mushroom fairy. I'm trying to think when that one needs to be done by. So the last day for mushroom fairy is the 15th, which will be Wednesday. Oh, excuse me. But it is good to, like, the earlier you post it, the better chance you have of it getting seen by the actual account. And then it gets shared, and it would be nice to have a little bit of exposure, bring a few people to my account and everything if people like the illustration. So it's always good to try and post it earlier. So I'll probably work on that tomorrow, do a bit of work on that tomorrow. But for now, I am going to have to close off this vlog. It has been lovely seeing you this week. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you again next time. Bye.